Hey everyone, it's Rick Silva with Ask Rick Silva. I got a cool story for you today. So this one's going to take a little thought on your part, but I'm going to give you a really cool story. You need to figure out how to implement this in your business. It's called the Coca Cola Close. So I want to tell you a true story about how Coca-Cola spread its product across the country and got companies and people to actually chase after them. And then what you need to do is figure out how you can do this in your business. So what Coca-Cola would do is they'd send a group of men across the country, one city at a time. So they'd go to a city and a bunch of guys would go into a restaurant and they'd order full meals, everything, appetizers, food, everything. And right as the waiter was getting ready to walk away, they'd say, "Excuse me, we all would like a Coca-Cola." And obviously those sales guys knew that that restaurant did not sell Coke. And when the waiter said, "Coca-Cola, we don't have that, we don't even know what it is," they'd say, "Excuse me, is the manager in?" And they'd call the manager over and the manager said, "We don't have Coca-Cola." They would all get up and leave. And then the very next day, a Coca-Cola salesman would come in selling Coca-Cola. So those guys would go from city to city, restaurant and bar to restaurant and bar, ordering food and asking for a Coke. And when they didn't have a Coke, the very next day, Coca-Cola salesman would come in. Brilliant. So I took this technique when I used to stand on stage a lot and sell courses. I would ask a person on the left side, a person in the middle, and a person on the right side. I would take them off to the side and I would say, "Hey, as I'm doing my talk, when I go for the close and I'm selling my audio course or my whatever product I was selling, as soon as I do the close, could you please just walk to the back of the room, and as soon as you get to the table where the products are, if you're not interested in purchasing, you can just peel off." And I would do that, and there would be a Disneyland long line behind them. Those three people would get up, walk to the back, and tons and tons of people would follow them and get in line to buy my products. It's called the Coca Cola Close. It's a way of creating a want. It's a form of public relations. It's a form of sales. It's getting people interested in you, and they're doing kind of a pack mentality. They're following the pack. So think about how you can do it. One more example. I was just meeting with a real estate agent, and he knows someone who earns 7 figures a year as a residential real estate agent. So what that guy would do is, if he knew somebody that had a home that they were thinking about selling, he'd say, "You know, I have a lot of interested buyers. Would you mind if I brought some people over once in a while? I know your house isn't listed, but would you mind if I brought some people over once in a while to show them your home?" He'd said he had interested buyers. A lot of times it was his sister or his cousin or a good friend of his, but it looked like he had a lot of buyers and it looked like he had a lot of activity, and these people would think those people were actually buyers, and it would get people interested enough to go, "You know what, this guy does have a lot of people." And he would get listings, he would get buyers out of it, because he created a need. He created this desire for people to want to be around him. He created a form of PR again, where it's excitement. It's like, this guy must know what's going on. When you send a bunch of guys into a restaurant and ask for Coke, and there's no Coke, and they leave, it creates this desire for something they don't have. It creates a belief that maybe they need the product too. So I hope this helps figure out how you could use the Coca-Cola Close in your business. I used it by having a few people just simply walk to the back of the room, and then other people would follow them. Real estate agents do it by creating this artificial, whatever I don't even know what you call it, but he would just bring people over and say, "Got a lot of interested buyers," and it just happens to be cousins and friends, but it made him look maybe larger than life, or maybe he had more going on than he actually did. But it's very successful if used properly. So again, the Coca-Cola Close, see how you can use it in your business. Have a great day. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Thanks. Bye.